Hey YouTube, MrRampro here, and we've got another knife review. This is the Utilitac, the Purdue designed knife. Sorry, stumbling over my words on that one. I guess it's maybe packaged and sold by Ontario. That's the category I picked it out of, and it said Ontario, Purdue Utilitac, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm guessing utility and tactical knife combination, so we'll go ahead and open this one, see what we got. You can see the package there, plain, and comes in a sleeve. And now we've got a blacked out knife with pretty nice snap. Lockup is really strong. Well, spoke a little too soon on that one. A little side to side wobble here, but sounds nice and crisp anyways. So anywho, you got a black, kind of like a shiny finish on the blade. Not sure what kind of finish that is. The paperwork only said black finish on the blade, so not really sure what that is. Your handle material here is a Zytel handle. You do have stainless steel, 440 stainless steel liners, and you have a 440 stainless steel blade. I'm not actually 100% on those liners. I misread my outline. Those could be another type of stainless, but that's the bad thing right there, that 440. I've just had, run-ins with it in the past. It's usually on a lot of low-end knives, and usually your Pakistan and Chinese and all that kind of stuff. This says Taiwan on it, and I'm really just not a big fan of that blade steel. And you know what I mean. If you have ever tried to sharpen it and keep a good edge on it, then you know what I'm talking about. I do like the fact that this has really nice stippling or jimping on the liner lock there. That's another awesome little deal from the factory to have that. That's great right there. And it's really useful too. That's pretty cool. Thumb stud. You've got ambidextrous thumb studs. You've got a lot of nice jimping right here on the thumb ramp. Awesome. Feels really good in hand, and honestly, a really nice looking knife. I like the blade shape. It looks really clean, really nice, and it looks kind of tactical. It looks, blacked out and stuff like that. It does look cool. It has the pocket clip, which is only mountable in that one position, so tip down carry is your only option with that. You do have some pattern here on your Zytel handle. Add for gripping. Really, that's more of a cosmetic shape than it is functional, and it would probably be more functional if you did this texturing all over the whole handle. But other than the blade steel on this knife here, I don't have anything terrible to say about it. And really, I would like it a lot better, and I would probably say go out and buy it if the blade steel was something different. But it's not, and that's the harsh reality of it, so therefore I can't really recommend it. Especially on something like this. I think this was like $34 or something like that, which isn't a ton. No, it's not. But, you've got cheaper knives that have a little better blade steel than this here, so you could have put me into an AUS 6, AUS 8, and done a little bit different finish on it, and sold me a lot better, and for not that much more money. So that would have worked out pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And that's really about it. They do say that the liners are cryo-quenched, so you know what that means, where they dump it and freeze in liquid when they're doing the heat treating process on it. So you do have your Zytel spacer here in the back, so it's not a flow-through design. So cleaning you'd have to do with a Q-tip, which is not really convenient as far as I'm concerned on any kind of tactical knife or utility knife. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. You would assume that you could clean it as much as possible. This is more, I think, a combination of what everybody thinks should be good on a knife, and that's about it. These thumb ramps, the more I play with them, the less traction-y I find that they are. They're more rounded, so not really worth anything, and I'm starting to notice kind of the the trend of, oh yeah, I think that's, you know, a knife needs that, a knife needs that, a knife needs that. And as I'm pointing these things out, this knife has a lot of these things. They're not hitting it right. So I think that somebody found a list of a lot of things that knife enthusiasts like, and a lot of them that you know, they're saying in these videos, and just kind of added it in a cheap little package here. So I mean, realistically, not a bad EDC blade. If you really don't care about blade steel and all that stuff, rock on. But me, I want a little bit more. It's just kind of a nice, it looks tactical, it looks neat, so I have to give them points for that. But as far as function, I don't think it's going to work out for me. So I don't know. I don't want to tell you guys a lie. If I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to use it. So, you know, we'll tell the truth on this little game. It's not going to hurt anybody's feelings, I'm sure. So, anyways, that's about it on the Utilitac Joe Purdue design. I appreciate you guys watching. This is MrRampro. You guys have a good one. Thanks a lot.